Hi, welcome to Happy Reading with Darby G, and this is Gunshy Weston. I'm going to tell you just a couple more of my favorites. These ones range in ages, so I'm just going to show you because if you have a reader from different ages, this will be great for you. Hey buddy, can you get the bunny on the floor please and hand that to me? The first one I want to show you was new earlier this year. This is one of our Hushabyes. We have an owl version as well as this bunny, and these are cloth, and then there's little parts on here that do make the crinkly sound, so that's perfect for the tactile sensory. And then it has a soft little like poetic prose, you could call it, through it. These are not machine washable, but you can wipe clean them easily, and I know several little ones that go to bed with them because they're so soft and fun. So we have 4 different titles that have these little, they're called tiny treasure, mini treasures, whatever you want to call them. I call them little chunks, but they're little chunky books. They're so cute, perfect for little hands. The animal ones are actually pretty educational. I am a tiger. My home is the jungle. My baby's called a cub. I eat meat, and I roar. So it goes through every single animal like that. And then the cool thing too is there's a matching game you can play because they match in there. You can build them as blocks. There's also an I Can Count, my first 100 words, and then a farm animal version, just like this. Shh, buddy. So our bestseller though, hands down, this All Better, we can hardly keep on the shelves. So what it does is it comes with 5 reusable bandages, and every page features a little cute animal that gets hurt somehow. In this case, this has a little ouchie on his bottom, and the child is supposed to clean it, so you can wipe it, kiss it, mwah, put a bandage on it, all better. And there's 5 of those, and those you can reuse them, you can wash them when they lose their sticky and they start back over. Then we've got also for the young ones, probably 1 and up, is the Animal Hide and Seek. These feature simple counting, flaps, tactile, touching, real fun touching, and then on every page there is a hidden duck right there to find. It's just engaging, and it's great because it has the same characters that you can find in a couple other books as the child gets older too, so that's always a good familiarity. One of my favorite series for the youngest ones, and he actually still enjoys doing this, although it's a little simple for him. But if you have kids, like 2 of them, maybe a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old, or a 6-year-old and a 1-year-old, 2-year-old, they can do it together, and that's what's kind of fun. So every page features things that talk about who is hiding under the bed, can you find a red car. But if the other child can't read, they can make up their own because there's so many fun things. So, because he's done it with his little cousin before. So there's a regular version of this that's just called very first book of things to spot. This one's the at home version, and then there's one called out and about. So they're themed. And then probably my top 5 books for sure is this illustrated alphabet. It comes with a slipcase that I don't have on it because I use it so much, but it is beautiful. Every page is a letter, but it also talks about what it's it also features different items that start with that. And then on this page, there's even more you can find that start with that letter. And then they have fun little sayings on each page, and it all goes together in this goofy, cohesive story, which I think is important because a lot of alphabets don't do that. A lot of alphabet books don't do that. So for example, J is for Jaguar. The Jaguars were not overjoyed with just juice and a jar of jelly beans. So there's lots to see. He likes to spot all the things, and then he's actually started learning the phonics a lot better with this book because of the sounds and the alliteration it uses. And then we're going to skip kind of up on age, but he actually still enjoys this, and he's only 4, but I think this is listed for 8 and up because if you're independently reading it, the 8-year-olds can probably handle it. But kids of all ages love learning facts about interesting things when you can see the visuals to go with it. There's stuff on Chimney Rock. I mean, it's farming, all these different topics that can foster a love for just subjects in general, but also can help get them to have interest in things to look into further. And then we do have these QRC codes that they can scan and go online and learn even more about that topic. And we have several like encyclopedia type books or reference books. This one is my favorite so far. It's another one that's beautiful images, and it talks about just some really cool things and how the relationship between animals and in nature, and it's quite fascinating. And of course he wants to see that. And then lastly, this one is a brand new release that I want to, it's in my new release video, but I want to show it again because this has won us over. We love this book, don't we, buddy? Every page is just beautiful, talks about things to count, and I will warn you, your child will want you to count every single one of these, but that's great because they're learning at the same time. So different questions they can ask, so it's not just counting. You can turn it into a things to spot game. And then at the very end, they do actually feature 100 stars. And I don't know if you can kind of see that. It's like an iridescent, shiny foil type. So it's just positively beautiful. Probably my favorite new release this year. So thanks for joining, and have fun looking at all my other videos because, again, I have too many favorites. So every title ends up being my favorites. Thanks. Bye.